coach.me. I'm really excited about the recipe I have for you today. It is a strawberry pretzel salad. If you grew up eating this like I did, you know exactly what I'm talking about. This is what it looks like. Usually it comes with a layer of a pretzel crust on bottom and then a creamy, usually cream cheese filling, and then strawberry gelatin on top. Very summery and rich and delicious. Trouble is, traditionally, it calls for pretzels with sugar and butter and cream cheese with sugar, gelatin with frozen strawberries inside. And a traditional recipe like this would pack about 500 calories, 70 grams of carbs, 25 of fat, and about 7 of protein. So we are trying to make over the recipe, and when I calculated this makeover recipe, it came down to about 140 calories per serving. I would say this is more 2 servings. You could share it with a friend, or you can have, you know, over the course of 2 days. But 140 calories for 1 serving. It takes the fat down to 3.5 grams, and the protein and the carbohydrates are each 12 grams. It's great to have your protein and carbs as balanced as possible, so that's a great nutrition profile, especially for a dessert as good as this. So the lineup of ingredients for this recipe, the secret ingredient is going to be these protein pretzels. This is 1 bag of protein pretzels, and it's available online through WeightWise, which is the clinic I worked at. They offer all of their protein supplements online, shipped to your house at www.estore.weightwise.com. And for the month of July of 2013, you get 20% off salty snacks on Tuesdays, so that includes their pretzels. So 1 bag would make about 2 of those glasses. If you wanted to multiply and make a larger dish, you just multiply accordingly. With the pretzel crust, we'll have the bag of pretzels, butter spray, 2 tablespoons of Splenda. And for the creamy filling, instead of cream cheese and sugar, we're going to use plain fat-free Greek yogurt. We're going to have another 2 tablespoons of Splenda. We're going to have 1 cup of a light whipped topping. Then the top layer is going to be sugar-free strawberry gelatin. So let's get started with the pretzel crust. Because these come in these nice little bags, I go ahead and just crunch them up with my hands. If you wanted to make this recipe gluten-free, you could purchase gluten-free pretzels, and that would instantly make it a gluten-free. Open your bag, and in an oven-safe dish, you're going to empty out your pretzel. So you'll see there's bigger chunks and smaller chunks, and I don't mind that at all. You may, and that's all right. We're going to go ahead and add the 2 tablespoons of Splenda and stir that around, get everything incorporated very well. Spray it with butter spray. There's no set portion size on butter spray. It's just until things look kind of wet and coated in the butter spray. This is going to allow it to bake together and form that crust appeal. Put this in an oven for 8 minutes at 350 degrees. You can either continue your recipe within that same dish, or if you want to do something more visually appealing, like I put it in the dish that you'd like to prepare it with. So you have the crust. Now we're going to prepare the creamy topping. So start with the Splenda, 2 tablespoons of Splenda to 1 cup of Greek yogurt, unflavored. We're going to stir that around and fold in your 1 cup of whipped topping. This is the light whipped topping. And this is going to make more than we will need for 2 cups, 2 glasses. But I prefer to have more of this, you know, than to run out. Also, this is a really yummy, refreshing dessert in and of itself, so a little extra is going to be taken care of, no problem. It's going to look nice and light and airy. And we'll go ahead and pull our glasses over and start putting in the next layer. I like to use a big rubber spatula, the same one that I folded in with, and until you feel like it's a good layer. And just go back through and kind of wipe those edges just to make it look a little cleaner. Restaurants do this all the time. You know why you get those nice and clean white plates, even though there's sauce all over your food? It's because they have a white plate. Now, I went ahead and prepared the strawberry gelatin according to the package with the cup of hot water, stirred that in, and then a cup of cool water in the refrigerator to let it cool. And you don't want it to be totally firm, but you do want it to be thicker, maybe the consistency of egg white. Go ahead and pour it on the top. Some of it's going to get to the bottom, and that's fine. I'm going to pour it slowly and fill it to your desired height, depending on your dish. And that's why the calories are going to vary a little, because you may be using a little bit different dish than I am, and that's fine. And you'll go ahead and put these in the refrigerator for a couple more hours. I would say 4 would be a good hour amount to expect. So this is our finished product. We have the layer of pretzel crust, then the creamy middle layer, and the strawberry gelatin on top. I'm really excited to dig in. It's a summery, cool, delicious treat, but without the fat, the calories, the sugar of the traditional version. For more recipes, go to www.foodcoach.me, and don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel and to like the video. Thanks everyone, happy 4th of July.